Down here on the Mike James Rock Show with Liam from Cancerspats. How you doing?
Good, man.
Good stuff, good stuff. And how are you finding England?
I'm stoked. Yeah, we just flew in from Australia 2 days ago, so it's not as rainy and cold as we thought it was going to be. And we thought it was going to be, like, brutal shock to the system. But
to be fair, you may find tomorrow it's that changeable down here. So
really? I don't know. I'm stoked. If it's, like, relatively, this type of weather. Today was really sunny, but, like, this morning was rainy, and it wasn't super cold, so I'm okay with that.
All good, all good. So were you in Australia as part of this tour?
We were there with Soundwave Festival.
Okay, cool. So this is literally kicking off this tour.
Yeah, we did like a quick week in Canada, supporting the DSOL reissue. That was like our launch was in East Coast Canada, and then we jumped on a plane, flew to Australia, and then once we were finished that, we came here.
Cool. Are you looking forward to playing with Brutality Shall Prevail and Empress?
Yeah, I'm stoked. We definitely like both those bands. That's why we asked them to come out on tour. So
Sweet.
We definitely like having bands that we want to watch out with us.
Cool. Well, you mentioned Dead Set on Living. How's that come across? Because it was released last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it came out last April. People have been stoked. Yeah, shows have been great. Lots of kids like getting DSOL tattoos, and
nice.
Yeah, that side of things, you're like, oh, we're doing something right.
Have there been any sort of fan favorites that have come out of it?
I mean, that was kind of the reason why we picked Bricks and Mortar as like the party jam. Like as we were playing it, people were going off and really liking it. So we're like, oh, we'll make a music video for it.
Cool. Okay. What are your plans for 2013?
I mean, we've still got a bunch of touring left for the record, pretty much up until the summer, and then we're actually going to have some time off for like the first time in forever. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Are we going to see you at any festivals before you take the time off?
Yeah, we're playing Download Festival for sure, and then we're going to try and fill in some other dates around that.
Brilliant. Well, we'll see if we can catch up with you at Download.
Yeah, we're on this Sunday, so come and hang.
Brilliant. Well,
Don't go home early.
No, we'll be in the press area until the last player. Well, until they stop letting us in there. So that'll be
till
fun.
Rammstein starts.
Exactly. Just a little bit, because you've recently done a project with Matt Tuck from Bullet for My Valentine, Axe Wound. How did that come about?
I know Matt from basically just Cancerbats and Bullet touring together.
Okay.
We did a tour with them back in like 2008,
Right.
and then since then we've always like hung out and done other shows and stuff like that. And then I guess he had just written this metal record and knew that we had some time off, and he asked if I wanted to come to Wales, and I really liked all the songs, so I was like, oh yeah, for sure.
Cool.
And yeah, it came out in October. We did like a quick little tour, and then that was it. We haven't done any other Axe Wound stuff since. Now that the new Bullet record's coming out, it's kind of like
They're busy as
yeah, exactly. I'm like, I don't know when Axe Wound's gonna do stuff, but that's kind of like the beauty of that project.
Okay, cool.
That it's just like whenever we've got some time, we'll do it.
And I imagine it's probably good as well, just being able to get there and test out some new stuff on some new people as well, which haven't necessarily heard it before.
Yeah, it's fun to like playing something that's completely different. Like for both of us, like involved, it's like the most metal kind of band. Even though Bullet's got some like pretty metal parts, like Matt doesn't really do that much like clean singing or anything in this band. So for him, he just gets to like shred guitar and headbang. Yeah, which is rad. So
Brilliant.
Although we just cut off all of his hair, so
I know, and a bit of a weird move because he kind of looks like the lead singer of Lost Prophets, which is.
Oh, I don't know about that one, but I definitely like we played in at Soundwave Festival with him, and I was like, you're just gonna have to work harder. Now that you don't have long hair, you're gonna have to like headbang way more.
Oh, but to be fair, we could send him a variety of wigs and see if he takes any of them on.
I was saying more that you just need to learn like Phil Anselmo, like slow headbangs.
And the angry face.
Yeah.
Phil's very good at the angry face. We got a little feature running on the show at the moment, and we're asking everybody we interview, do you have a guilty pleasure track, something which you may not necessarily admit straight away?
See, I call bullshit on guilty pleasures, because you shouldn't be feeling guilty about listening to music.
Okay, fair play.
And like, yeah, so that's my thing with like being like, oh, why would you be ashamed of like liking anything? I think it sucks that people are like, oh, I only listen to metal, and if I listen to pop, that would be shameful. So that's why I'm always like, who cares, man? Like, it doesn't matter. I know you don't mean that, but I'm just saying in general, the whole idea of being like, oh, I can't believe you would listen to hip hop. That's crazy. And I'm always like, who cares? Like, it's music. We're all musicians. Like, shouldn't we all listen to as much stuff as possible.
Okay, I'll ask you a slightly different one, but kind of in the same strain. What's the sort of oddest thing that you've drawn inspiration for Cancer Bats?
I will say that a lot of people trip out that we listen to indie rock.
Okay.
That like we would say we like Fleet Foxes and Bon Iver and like stuff like that.
Okay.
Like that always seems to really confuse people. Which again, I'll be like, why? Why does it? Like it just sucks that. It's like 2013, everybody has iPods and like Spotify and has access to so much music, but people are still like surprised when someone likes something outside of their genre.
No, that's fair. I mean, we actually had Call Me Maybe as the guilty pleasure track off the last interview, so that was a bit strange, and apparently it's a bit of a...
That song rules, though. That's like a total hit. You know what I mean, though? That's why I'm just like, I don't understand why it's like... Do you know what I mean? Like, this music's all around us. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Well, it sounds like if you like it, then you like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, why not?
And it's like, fuck it.
I understand you guys have been working on Bat Sabbath.
No, I mean, we've kind of finished with that.
You're finished now?
Well, it's on the record, but, like, it hasn't been for a while that we've done it.
Really? Okay. No worries. I should probably look more into
No. It's, like, on the reissue, but we're not, like, working on new Bat Sabbath, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay. And what was the sort of drive behind that, just wanting to...
We just recorded some covers because it was fun.
Okay, cool. Are we going to expect any sort of random covers from you, given that you don't have much of a need to keep to genre?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, that side of things, we definitely, like, having now done, like, a full hour of, like, Black Sabbath, it's like we worry about being too much of a cover band. Do you know what I mean? To be like, oh, we do the Sabotage cover. We now are known for like doing all this Black Sabbath stuff. We're like, maybe we shouldn't just be like the wedding covers band.
Well, I reckon a cover of Call Me Maybe would be good by you guys.
Yeah, I mean, Fucked Up definitely did some cool covers of like pop songs like back in the day. Cool. But it's always fun.
I understand you guys had a little bit of fun on the internet in the last couple of days, where you're in the studio and you've got people to sort of contact you and like jump online with you and Skype and whatever else. Did I get that wrong?
I'm not sure if we were like in the studio?
Yeah, no, I saw something on your press as I was researching. Basically, you're having a bit of an online sort of chatting session.
Oh, we did one for like Download Festival. Okay. Is that it?
I think that's the one. Yeah.
Okay.
What was that
Yes,
like?
We talked to people online last night.
Cool.
That's it. All right.
Yes.
I was like, studio threw me off. I was like, we haven't been in the studio for like over a year. That's why I was really confused.
No worries. What was that like doing sort of download chatting to people online thing?
Oh, it was cool. Yeah, I mean, technology. It was like FaceTime or like iChat. It was cool. We talked to a couple kids. A bunch of other people got to watch it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. And last thing is, do you have any bands which you recommend to people who want to watch this year, or?
I mean, one band that we've definitely been like super stoked on and watching like all the time. I'm sure a lot of people know about Red Fang, but we just finished like Soundwave Festival and watched those dudes like every day. It was so awesome.
Sweet.
That band definitely rules.
Okay, well, we'll try and get that one out on the same show as this one. So.
That'd be awesome.
Well, thanks for stopping to chat with us. Bud.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on the show.
No worries.